Alrighty, so we'll do a pregnancy training session. We'll go for about half an hour and we'll do a lower body and an upper body workout, a bit of stretching and just getting some stability through the lower body. So without further ado, we'll get started. If you've got a cushion or a small ball or a couple cushions, definitely grab them for comfort. We will be on the floor, we'll be lying down and doing some stuff with our lower body. So to get started, we're just going to be seated. You can sit with your legs crossed or legs straight, and we're just going to do some pelvic floor and T-zone activations. So just sitting comfortably, shoulder blades are down and back, nice and relaxed. Take a nice deep breath in, and then as you exhale, you're going to gently contract the pelvic floor and T-zone. Inhale, let everything relax, and exhale, contract the pelvic floor. So we're doing it different to what we would if we were doing exercises. We're doing it opposite because our pelvic floor is a nice gentle diaphragm. So inhale, allow it to spin. Exhale, contract it. Inhale, let it relax. Push out the tummy and exhale. Nice. Now, obviously with pregnancy, the heavier you get, you do kind of lose a bit of sensation through the lower abdomen and the deep abdominals. So even if you're not feeling much of an activation, that's okay. We're just focusing on that muscle, allowing it to relax when we inhale, and then a gentle contraction when we exhale, just to help support the bum. Pregnancy continues. You can sit on a couch if that's more comfortable as well. Should have mentioned that you don't have to sit on the floor. Nice. Alright, so from here, we're going to actually grab ourselves a bench or a chair. You can use a couch if that's preferred. And we're going to sit on it. I just need my computer's turned off, so I just need to reset it. So you're going to sit on your chair or your couch or wherever you are. Oh, of course, did that wrong. Alright, so sitting comfortably with my legs to be in a nice 90-degree angle. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulder blades down and back. And from here, as we inhale, we're going to set the T-zone. And as we exhale, we're going to lift one leg up. And as we inhale, we're going to lower it down. Exhale to lift it up. Inhale to lower it down. Shoulder blades down and back. Sitting up nice and tall. Cuddling bug with the belly. So we are getting a little bit of a abdominal connection here, but it's mostly about the balance, which obviously we're sitting, but you're still going to be working your core and through your pelvic floor and your transverse abdominals to stabilize you on the seat, so you're not sitting side to side as you lift the leg up. We'll be working a bit through the quads. They're going to activate to lift up through the leg, which is good. We need them. Alright, so from here we're going to slide down. I'll adjust this again. We're going to slide down So our shoulder blades are either on the chair or on the couch. Your legs are going to be out in front of you. Shoulder blades around, feet like this. So from here, want to keep our chin gently tucked in. You're going to come down. You can either touch the floor, but it might be a bit high. You're just going to lower down, squeeze the bum, and then come up. Then coming down, squeeze the bum, and then come up. Come down, squeeze the bum. Up. You can dig your heels into the floor, toes come up. And then that way, you're starting to feel the glutes switch on. You can cuddle above with your belly. Draw the ribs to hips. Keep the T-zone tight. If you need the neck support, you can grab a cushion or something if you need. Squeeze through the bum. You start to feel it a little bit through the back of the legs. If you need to, I'm just going to support my head a little bit. Nice. We've got a couple more here, and then we're going to hold up. We're going to do some in and outs with our feet if our flexibility allows. If not, I'll give you another option. Alright, so we're going to hold up here. If you can, dig one foot into the floor, take a gentle step out, then change sides, and then return, and return. Very subtle, very gentle. We're working through pivoting our weight from side to side, maintaining through the glutes, trying not to rock back and forth. But if you are, you can keep your legs here and just do gentle open and closes of the knee, which you can't see because of the ankle I'm on, but that's okay. So otherwise, gently coming out, gently coming in, gently coming out, and gently. And then coming back, doing these gentle openings, so just open and closing with the knees. The feet stay on the floor. 3, 2, 1. And slowly come down. Nice. Stretch out through there. It's a nice warm up for that. So now we're going to lie on the floor. It's heavier than it looks. Alright, so you can use a cushion or you can use a small ball or something if you've got. Roll up a towel if you need. You want to lie down. Alright, so you're lying down. Cushion under the head. I need a ball. Cushion under the head. Shoulder blades are down and back. And our shoulders are stacked, and so are our hips. So what we're going to do from here is bring our knees slightly in front of the body, so the feet are in line with the bum. Gently push the bottom out, and you want an ever so slightly small gap between you and the floor, so you're nice and neutral. From here, dig the heels together. Inhale to squeeze the glute and keep the T-zone tight. Inhale, gently open, and then exhale, close down. Inhale, gently open, close down, but don't rest. Open, come down, but don't rest. Nice. Draw the ribs to hips, and watch that you're not rocking back and forth with the pelvis, so you want to keep nice and solid through here. Squeezing through the bum. Nice. You want to make your movements nice and small, so we're not putting any pressure or pain on the pelvis or the pubic symphysis, because obviously we don't want that to separate. Nice. Feeling it through the glute, a little bit in the hamstring. Dig the heels together. Alright, from here we're going to bring our legs up in front of us, so they're in a nice 90-degree angle. You're going to be squeezing the glute, having the legs slightly elevated, so the knees are apart. Inhale, T-zone, and exhale, lift the whole leg as one unit, and then inhale, lower down, but don't rest. Exhale, all as one unit, lower down, but don't rest. Make sure that you're squeezing in the bum, otherwise the whole leg will just take over. You might need to adjust slightly. Need to stretch out, get a bit tight in here. Squeeze through the bum, lift up the leg, gently come up and lower down. So again, same thing here. You don't want to go too high that you roll back. It's just enough to get a nice elevation, and you want to feel your bum switch on. You also want, I can't see because my computer's black, but you want your leg to stay in a nice parallel position. So you don't want it to be like this or like that. You want everything to stay nice and even. here. Don't lose that gap between you and the floor. Hold up there for 10. 9. If you want, you can open and close the leg. That really gets the bum working. And the whole leg. 3, 2, 1. And gently lowering down. Woo. Alright, legs are straight. So in a nice straight line. Ow. Like so. Shoulders are still stacked, hips are stacked, gap under here. I know you can't really see my feet because they're under here, sorry, but I'm going to bring this one up here. So one's down, one's up. I'm going to do gentle little rectangles. So the legs up at hip height. You're going to inhale to set the T-zone. Exhale, flex the foot and come back past the body without flaring at the ribs. You're going to keep them in. And then inhale to come up and forward. Inhale to come down and back. Exhale to come up and forward. Inhale to come down and back. Point the toes, come up and forward. Exhale, flex the foot, down and back. Up, forward, down, and back. Forward, down. Nice. Squeeze through the bum. Beautiful. Keep the bum nice and tight. Squeeze through the glute. Keep stable through the abs. Cut above. If you need to put a towel or something under the belly, you can. Nice. And hold it up there and just do some little circles for me. Slightly behind the body. Circle, circle, circle. And gently lower it down and bring it back in. You can just kind of rest it down on the floor, stretch out through the leg. Roll it out if you need. Felt that. And I'm going to roll over into the other side. Alright, so again, set yourself up so you've got your cushion or something under your head. The first one, we have our legs slightly bent with our knees in front of the body, feet in line with the bum. Like this. Hips are stacked. Knees are stacked. Shoulders are stacked as well. Okay. Little gap between you and the floor. Inhale, T-zone, squeeze the glute, push the heels together, and exhale, open up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, open. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, open. Inhale, lower down. Nice. Cuddle up with your tummy. Keep the pelvis nice and neutral. Almost there, just a couple more. Watch your ribs are drawn down towards your hips. Keep the glutes squeezed, gently opening, gently closing. Gently opening, and gently closing. And last one. Perfect. Give yourself a moment before you bring your legs up into that right ankle. Yeah. Maneuver a little bit. It's the same thing, squeezing through the glute. Inhale to set the ribs to hips. Little gap. Exhale. Gently lift up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. hold up on the next one. 10, 9, 8. 4, 3, 1, and gently bring it down. Give it a second there. My legs are not happy. Alright, gently extend the legs out. So we're in a nice straight line. Shoulder blades are down and back, drawing the ribs to hips. You're going to squeeze the glutes. Inhale to lift the leg up. We've got our rectangles. So you're going to exhale to sweep the leg back and up. And inhale to sweep it forward and down. Exhale to come back and up. Inhale to come forward and down. Come back and up. Forward and down. Back and up. Forward. Almost 13, just a couple more, looking good. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Up. Nice. And you're going to hold the leg up, give me those little circles. Keep the gap between you and the floor. You can either flex the foot or point the toe, whatever you prefer. Oh, gently back. You feel that through the entire leg. Gentle circles there. Nice. Couple more before you bring it in. And then gently lower that leg down. And bring it across the body to stretch out there as well. Oh, felt that through everything. Nice. Alright, so we want to sit up and stretch out through your glutes again. So sitting up, gently pressing your legs straight, come back, bring this leg over, and pull it up. Beautiful. You should feel a nice stretch from the glute all the way down to from like the knee down towards the glute in the side that's going over the knee. And gently lean back if you need to, or lean into it if you want to feel it more. Now, gently shift sides. Nice deep breaths here. Alright, so we're going to do a few seated exercises. You can either sit on a chair, or you can sit on your floor. I'm going to sit on the floor. I'm going to grab the cushion. And I'm just going to sit cross-legged sideways. Alright, so the first one we're going to do is triceps. So we're going to have our arms behind us. You can gently lean forward. You can also do this on your knees, but I just prefer to be cross-legged. Gently lean forward, hands behind you, shoulder blades are down and back. We're going to inhale to set the T-zone, draw the ribs to hips and cuddle up. And then we're going to just go back and forth with the arms. Alternatively, if this is really uncomfortable, you can kind of like straddle a chair so your legs are side by side and then come around. So you want the movement to come from the top of the shoulders as you rotate round back and forth. Take the shoulder blades down the back, the chin gently tucked in. You inhale for a few, exhale for a few. You should start to feel the back of the arms warming up. Don't feel it today, don't worry, you'll feel it tomorrow. And this is pretty much it, you just keep going back and forth. You want to make sure that you're not just flicking at the wrist and you're flicking the entire arm is rotating back and forth. You're going to cup your hands like you've got liquid in them, fingers together, and keep going there. All the way in, all the way out, all the way in, all the way out. your tummy on, so cuddle bug with your tummy. Eyeline gently tucked in, chin tucked in, eyeline down to the floor in front of you, kind of looking in front of your legs. A few more here. Beautiful. Now you can gently bring your shoulders down. Stretch out through there. So, we're still going to be seated in the same position. If you want to adjust so you're on a couch or something, you can. We're going to gently lean forward and do breaststroke prep. So for this one, you do gently lean forward ever so slightly at the hips. Shoulder blades are down and back and your arms are in line with your head. From here, you're doing little circles, but you're making sure that this stays switched on. So you should start to feel it in between your shoulder blades, because obviously we're moving away from it, but we're maintaining the shoulder blades staying in the same spot. So it's that gentle pressure, kind of like a tug of war between the shoulder blades. So you have your arms here, shoulder blades are down and back. Inhale, T-zone, exhale for a few, and then inhale for a few. Exhale for a few, and then inhale for a few. Eyeline stays down towards the floor, slightly in front of you. You can circle just little ones like around a dinner plate. And then go the other way. Nice. Now we're going to just relax there for a second. You can stretch out, go from one side to the other. And then we're going to do a nice lat one. So for this one, same position, down forward, shoulder blades are down and back. You're going to inhale to set the T-zone, exhale, push the arms up, inhale, bring them back down. And imagine you've got like a band, you're really pulling hard. You inhale, exhaling to come up, inhaling to come down. Exhale to come up, inhale to come down. If you prefer for this one, instead of being hunched over, you can just kind of sit upright, but you won't feel it as much or as intensely as when you're gently down, but you'll still feel the activation. You can even do this one with little weights if you'd like, but then it's going to start to work your shoulders a bit more than your back. Nice. Nice. And then we're going to start to turn these into big circles. So we're going to come up, flip the hands, come all the way around and down, and then window wipe them. Come up, flip the hands, all the way down, and then wipe. Hands, palms towards your ears. Come up, flip, circle, and in. Up, flip, circle, in. Exhale up, inhale, flipping around. Exhale, up, out. Circle around. Nice. So we exhale to come up, we inhale to come around, we exhale to circle and up. Flipping up, sorry. Nice. Just a couple here. Relax there. And we're going to finish with some classic shoulder circles. Shoo! Sitting however is comfortable to you. Arms up, shoulder blades down and back. We're just going to circle around here. Circle, circle, circle. Nice. Definitely should start to feel a bit of a shoulder burn. Move forward. Hands up towards the ceiling, going back. Give the shoulder blades down and back. You should start to feel this also wrap around the ribs. Oops. Nice. Then you can gently bring the arms down, roll them around, and forward rolls. Nice. Alright, so what we're going to do from here is nice stretches. So you can just bring your legs out in front of you. You can gently reach in front of you as well. So don't take your legs too far because you don't want to have any separation. You can reach down towards your legs if you prefer. Reach over to one leg. Hands over, make your way to the other one. Nice big stretch up. And bring your toes towards you. Stretch out through the shoulders, across the body, the arm over the body and pull towards you. And change sides. Stretch up and over. And then changing sides. Stretch out through the back, so you're going to kind of just grab your knees, circle around. So we need to stretch out through the quads. So if your hips allow, if not, you can stand up and do this. Actually, no, we're going to stand up and do it. So I'm going to stand up. Just need to change this. I'll cut off my head, that's fine. And hold on to something and bring, stand on this side, sorry. Hold on to something and bring one leg up. You should feel a stretch down the front. And change sides. Beautiful. Then if there's any other stretches you want to do, you can do them. Hopefully you're feeling good after that one, feeling a bit refreshed, getting a bit of movement, flexibility and mobility through everything. It's always a nice thing when you're pregnant, feeling a bit tight and tender. Make sure you stretch, rest, drink lots of water, and yeah, let me know how you felt through that. So nice and quick one, and I will hopefully do another one.